Less than a week before they were to speak before hundreds of plainclothes Nazis and Klansmen in Charlottesville, Virginia, two white nationalist leaders from Southern California led what they would call a race war against a social justice group in Santa Monica. They were even promoting that tragic event on their live streams while they were harassing the people in Santa Monica.
Unite the Right, August 12th in Charlottesville. He's going to be speaking there with me. It's going to be really fucking awesome. Big, another super chat. See you in Charlottesville, fellow white man. Thank you so much. Hell yeah.
Later, they would talk about how they had been inspired by the president.
Like, Trump has inspired us.
They even think that Trump is watching them.
Probably should. David, you of all people know our president is watching. Yeah, I've been told that he knows us.
But I get ahead of my story. Those comments came after the Santa Monica meeting that was the focus of this pre-Charlottesville struggle. The Santa Monica Committee for Racial Justice, usually referred to as CRJ, has been meeting peacefully for more than 6 years. As long as I've known them, they've been meeting the last Sunday of the month in the Terry Thelma building of Virginia Avenue Park. In July, their meeting was disrupted for the first time. A small group of nationalists, 3 with their faces covered by bandanas, was followed by a 2-person selfie stick camera crew. They objected to the concept of white privilege, which was the topic of the July meeting. They spoke out of turn, blurted out racist, sexist, and anti-Semitic comments, and generally made a nuisance of themselves. But they could not stop the meeting. The topic of the August meeting was confronting explicit racism, which was good because in August they returned, and in much greater numbers. I guess they're not on the mailing list because they thought it was still about white privilege, and their intention was to shut it down. It didn't take long for them to start causing trouble.
Woman, but you're not
Where are you? Are you a man? Are you a man?
Don't do that.
There we go.
You just said that.
Yeah, I did say that. I did say
You
that.
have sex with you with that haircut. What are you doing?
Oh, I have plenty. I have plenty. Don't tell me what to do. Coward. Okay. All right, there we go.
No, seriously, coward. You just said, like, nobody wants to have sex with black women?
I didn't say no. Oh my God. See, now you're spewing lies now.
Studies
Yes,
show.
I said as much as anyone else. If you look into studies. Oh, because I'm hurting feelings? Facts matter more than feelings, okay? Yeah, they do.
Good shirt, man.
There we go. Hurts feelings because she doesn't care about him.
You said woman?
What are you? You man? What are you? You man then? Should I call you a man? What are you? You're not a woman, right?
You're an asshole. How about that?
Oh, I'm an asshole.
You
Okay.
are an asshole.
All right.
You're a straight asshole.
Okay.
Don't put that in my face.
I got an asshole. You have one too.
Wow.
Yours probably stinks more than mine. That's for sure.
Fuck you, motherfucker. You know what? Have you ever been slapped by a woman?
He's filming. Back up. I got that on camera. Back up. Did you put hands on you?
You hit me. You hit me. I'm defending myself.
I said back up.
Yeah, watch for this guy. Look at this guy. There's another one.
Who is that?
He hit her in the face.
Yeah, he hit
Here
me
we
right
go.
here in the
Watch this
face.
guy.
Why don't you record that?
Look
Why
at
don't you record
I need you to
that?
back up.
Why don't you record
Back
that
up.
where you hit me in the face, you fucking coward?
Look, right here, right here. Watch this guy too. All right, let's go on our people's side.
We have it on video.
We have it on video. We will file it.
Press charges on that. Press charges on it. Press charges on it.
Dude, she just smacked his phone on her face.
She should be going.
That doesn't seem like equal. That doesn't sound like equal application of the law. That is not equal application of the law. Is she not getting arrested because she's a minority?
Lock her up! 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 Deport her! 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 Lock these motherfuckers! Hey! Don't fucking touch me! Don't fucking touch me! You're fucking gonna go to jail! You're not touching me! You're gonna fucking jail, bitch! You're gonna drink it, you fucking illegal bitch! You're trying to win on the bitch! USA! USA! You go to jail, you get deported. All these illegals are getting deported, real talk.
He touched me too.
Whatever they did in the parking lot and the park, as long as they couldn't get in the building, they couldn't disrupt the meeting. A number of pitched battles were waged in the effort to keep them out of the meeting. The sharpest came when, with police help, these plainclothes fascists managed to get past the outer doors and into the lobby.
You gonna curse at me? I just said my daughter's over there.
Okay.
All that.
No, that's
but
illegal.
you don't care? She don't care?
I don't care.
should all be ashamed.
You don't care about white people.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We came here to document the event, and you attacked us. How do you guys feel about that? How do you feel?
Yes, we are recording. That's how we're recording.
Where's your bag? Where's your credentials?
There ain't no such thing as
We got
credentials.
1,000 more people watching than the fucking Santa Monica News, bitch. Okay? I'm bigger media than any of them are. I got more people watching than any of them do. Watch your language. You guys are kicking and shoving and hitting.
I don't know if I've talked
What are
to
you
somebody,
talking
but
about?
I feel like I've been calm. I'm asking you.
Wow. Oh, you get attacked? I got attacked. I got attacked right
That's
here.
fine.
Where'd you get
That's
attacked?
fine. That's fine. You're being combative with me. You're being combative with me, and I'm not being combative with
Why are you
you.
guys
Okay, well, I feel you're provoking me.
Your group is, yeah.
Am I attacking you?
Not you, but your group
Am I
is.
attacking
Your group is.
So why are you here, though?
Why are you here? Why are you here?
Why are you here?
I was here last time.
Why are you
I was
here?
here last time.
Why are you
Yeah,
here?
you guys were here last time.
Why are you here?
Why are you guys here?
Why are you here? Because it's my town. It's my town. That's why I'm here. I'm
My
born and
country.
raised.
My country.
My country too.
My country. All right, there you go then. I'm allowed to
part
be here.
Indian too.
I'm allowed to be here then. My country. and your
Choctaw.
country.
Feel me?
I'm
Indian, straight up.
I have every right to. Yeah, so
My country. I can be here.
I have every right to.
No, you don't have right to be
Yes,
here.
I
Not
do.
with that attitude.
Yes.
Yeah,
Not with that attitude. Not with that attitude.
I went and met you and didn't say anything. And you were a fucking dick to me, bro. You know that.
You know why? You know that. You know that. That's why. I rewrite things, baby. I rewrite things. I rewrite things.
All lives matter.
All lives matter. All lives matter. All lives matter. All lives matter. All lives matter. Get in, sis, get in. You're not getting it.
Hey, don't touch me.
You don't touch me. Don't touch me. I didn't press you in. No, I'm defending my shit. I'm defending myself.
There are kids in there. Let go of me.
Let us go, man.
Shit to me.
You're not coming in.
I got that on film. I got that on film. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Back up. Get in. Get in. You're not getting in.
Let us in! Let us in! Let us in! Let us in! Paid for by taxpayers. We have every right to be here.
Fuck black supremacy.
You ain't coming,
Anti-white conference.
Anti-American, anti-white event. That's right.
Whenever I buy gas, I pay for this meeting. Whenever I buy stuff from the store, I pay for this meeting. But I can't go in.
Why can't you go in?
My taxes pay for this. We don't want off. This is a public event.
Yes, it is. This is a tax.
You saw all the people that got attacked by him right there?
Did you guys give us some space?
Today's Klansmen and women don't wear hoods. They wear plain clothes and they try to present themselves as average Trump supporters. They present themselves as interested citizens demanding simply inclusion in a public meeting.
We came here with a peaceful dialogue.
I was really disappointed. It's actually very disheartening because I came here with an open mind and I wanted to come in and just listen to what people had to say.
And I wasn't filming. I was respectful. I've never been here before, and it's a public city meeting paid for by taxpayers. It's about white privilege and racial injustice. Okay? So I came here to observe, and I said, "Hi, how are you guys?" Tried to shake this black gentleman's hand in the front, and he removes his hand and just gets right in my face. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here, bro." And get this video out there. You need to see what's going on. There's a white privilege, anti-white conference. We went to go to just observe. To literally, I've never been.
I just wanted to hear the shit that
I was literally going to live stream and not say anything because I know if I said something, then they have a reason to remove me. But they didn't even let us in.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say shit. I was even like.
I swear to God. I swear to God, I was gonna be in the back live streaming just to see what went on. Like, if people went in and disrupted, then yes, they should be.
But they came to Santa Monica to engage in racist taunts, not respectful dialogue.
There was a girl that I debated with literally the whole time. I just said, "We was Kangs, we was Kangs, we was Kangs," because there was no better thing to say. Hey.
Still, they seem a little touchy.
Hey, don't touch me! Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? Don't touch me! White people, white people, don't touch me! Yeah, you did touch me! Yeah, you did, so stop touching me! Get out of here! Get out of here! Stop!
It's a potluck.
Why are you touching me?
I'm trying to close the door. You're leaning against the door.
No, I want to see that. I want to observe. I won't say a word. What are you doing?
Don't touch me.
What are you doing? Why are you touching me, bro?
Closing the door.
Bro! No, why are you touching me, bro? Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing, dude? I'm observing.
Here we go again. Here we go
touching
again.
me, bro. Yeah, you are. Yes, you did. That lady keeps touching me. And then she's lying about it. Why are you touching me?
I'm touching you.
Yeah, you are.
I'm totally not touching
These people are crazy.
And like the president they support and think that supports them, they live in an alternative reality when it comes to truth telling.
This day is so much irony because this whole thing was about white privilege and racial injustice, and literally no white people could even walk in the building. Like that's straight up what happened.
No, yeah,
okay? Not a single one.
It really was that.
They think the struggle for social justice is anti-white.
Santa Monica Mirror is apparently anti-white.
Fake news, right?
She's Santa Monica Mirror, fake news.
Anti-white.
Yeah. No, you're anti-racist is a code for anti-white.
Yeah.
You don't like white people. Yeah.
In their statements designed for public consumption, they deny any notion that they are out to disrupt the meeting. But when they're at home, it is quite another story.
Scuffle, I wouldn't even call this a battle. This is...
No, definitely not a battle, but we need to shut that. I mean, they have this meeting every month. I don't know if you saw the video we made where we were here last time.
Yeah.
And so we have to stop this type of shit. I mean, this is where the wars are won.
Right.
Right, where we stop it at the root, where our kids are growing up learning to hate themselves because they're white.
Right. I mean, this is where all the ideology starts, and it spreads like a disease, you know.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't start at street fights. It doesn't start on television. It starts in community centers just like this. It starts in college classrooms. It starts where all these ideas are being spread. So yeah, like you said, you gotta cut it off at the source.
Nip it in the bud. I mean, because this Committee for Racial Justice, the CRJ, they put on these white seminars, white privilege seminars in different schools, even grammar schools. I read. So
is that right?
So that's why we're here today. We're here to shut this shit down.
Red Elephants on YouTube has the first video that went down here. What is it called?
It's just called it's called Trump Supporters Crash White Privilege Seminar.
Okay, so Trump Supporters Crash White Privilege Seminar. Go check that out. That was part 1 about what, a week ago?
Right, about a week.
2 weeks ago?
No, a month ago. It was
a month ago.
Because this is a monthly event.
Yeah.
I sent the event to everyone and it became this. About 25 people showed up. I should have posted it on the fucking page and on Twitter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I should have got next month.
Next time. They're not. This is the new Berkeley, basically.
Right. This is it,
guys.
This is ground zero.
Round 3.
No, guys, this is ground zero.
Yeah.
So the Committee for Racial Justice is what puts on these.
Isn't lucky that Rise Above wasn't here. They were supposed to be here.
Were those the people that were here last time? That were there last time?
Yeah, with the masks.
Right. Yeah.
So, bro, they would have. Oh man, they would have lost it if they were here.
This shit down. We're out here arguing. We should be banging on those fucking windows back there. I agree with someone who said
Tough David is best David. When he got all like pissed off, he's like, "I'll fuck you up" or whatever. I was like, "Hell yeah!"
That's how we all need to get. We want to change the country.
Yeah,
we need to bully them back. That's why we're in the closet. They used to be in the closet, so we need to bully them back into the closet.
I know. I told them.
Although they were unsuccessful in stopping the meeting this time, they vowed to be back and in greater numbers.
Right. So next time we gotta say nah. See, we tried to be nice. Next time I am, from the moment I hit the pavement, I am filming.
Yeah, next month we're bringing hundreds. Yeah, we're bringing hundreds.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know this shit would like pop off like this. We are reaching critical mass. Yes, exactly. Hey, what's up?
Given the recent events in Charlottesville, this is a threat the progressive community and the city of Santa Monica had better take seriously. The group that is spearheading the campaign against CRJ was also active in Charlottesville and actually advocated running over anti-fascist protesters in an earlier video.
Run her over. Run her. She's trying to block our car. Run her over. Oh, yeah, get her.
Although these neo-fascists have shed the Klan robes and Nazi uniforms of their father for plain clothes and a populist, even Justice Now jargon, their live stream talk after the failure to stop the meeting revealed the same old mean spirit of white supremacy and fascism.
Let's call it what it is, folks. This was an anti-white event, and that was very clear from the moment we got here. How they treated the white people, how they treated the black people. They even, didn't let some white people in that were on their side because they couldn't really tell.
Can't have a homeland for white people in Europe because that's evil white nationalism.
Evil, that's evil, man.
This girl is not African, even though
I think you're a white nationalist organization.
So what's wrong with whites having their own country?
Make America white again and break the glass ceiling.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's 2017. We're speaking up now. Get used to it, bro.
Get used to what?
Us speaking up for our rights. White people. We're gonna speak up for our rights now. Yeah, we are. Yeah, get used to it. Get used to it.
Because you got Trump out.
We're taking our country back. Yeah. You can. This was founded as a white majority country. There's nothing wrong with that, and we're taking our country back. Okay?
Yeah.
Get used to it. Get used to it, dudes. Let's go get burritos.
Okay.
Their hatred of African Americans makes me fear genocide in our future.
They're acting like animals. Yes, they are. Of course, I say it was a big chimp out. Let's be honest. It was a big international chimp out. And it got crazy. It turned into complete Planet of the Apes out here. They were animals, bro. Like, they were animals. I'm saying that. That's how they were acting. Like, I don't care what color they were. They were acting like animals.
Plus, they have no sense of humor.
Earlier, they got right in my face when I was just going to join the conversation. So, and he treats white people terrible. And then
I love white people.
No, you don't.
Full of shit.
No, go ask.
He's full of shit.
You got up in my face.
I love white people. He's full of shit. I got a lot of white friends.
So why did you get up in my face? Why did you get up in my face?
He's full of shit.
Why did you get up in my face?
I love white people. You hear that? I love white people.
Hey, Shuttershot. He's denying it now.
I love white people. How you feel?
Then why do you?
I love you.
I love black people.
I love white people.
Lies.
Problem with that?
Then why do you get up?
I love white people.
Then why do you get up in my face? Then why do you get up in my face?
I love white people. I love white people.
He won't answer.
I just don't like assholes.
Oh.
Their hatred of Jews and love of Hitler revealed them.
And are you guys white or are you Jewish? Can I get a clarification on that?
Fire up the ovens.
I'm a National Socialist.
Oh, so are you a National Socialist?
No.
No?
No.
You're a racist?
No.
A nationalist?
I'm a nationalist.
A white nationalist?
I'm a nationalist, yeah.
Okay, you believe in that you should
I
ship
believe,
all part of the United States to create a all-white nation?
I believe we need to have a homeland, yeah.
So,
you know, Hitler was short. He was like 5'7". He was pretty successful. Hitler was successful. What are you talking about? He did some good things. What are you talking about? Tell them about how Hitler was a living god. The frickin' spicy super chats. All right, so does he?
This is an extremist movement that has its own set of code words that they expect to go unnoticed by those uninitiated. The number 1488 is one of these.
Discord is nuts right now. Hail our people, 1488. Hell yeah.
The numbers stand for the 14 words in the Nazi slogan, "We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children," and the 8th letter of the alphabet twice to signify Heil Hitler. Dylan Ruth, the white supremacist who murdered 9 African Americans in a Charleston church, was a 1488er. These people may joke around, but their humor is dark and genocidal.
But as far as like they want to have their ethno state, and like I think that's okay. I think they shouldn't tell us that we can't have, we can't have an ethno state, or we can't have like a place for white people. I think that's hypocritical because they literally have a place for just Arab people or Jewish people, so.
Jesus, yeah.
Oh, Jesus was.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, the Inner House has now decided that we're upgrading from an oven to industrial microwave.
Hey, so.
This guy is already a well-known Nazi.
I'm on an ADL extremist list because I support Trump and tweet about Pepe's and shit.
And a meth head.
Too much meth. Yeah. I do meth.
But they take their organizing more seriously than we know.
Do you know about the Jews? No.
He's playing a game. He's got to stay in the zone.
No, I'm glad he's saying that.
Do you know who controls the news?
You can tell me anything. I don't know.
Who's that? The Abos.
You know?
No. She's like way too quick with the red pills. Hey dude, hey dude, you want to fire up the ovens, bro? Yeah, hell yeah, I'm edgy. Here's how you have normie conversations. 1, stop being so fucking autistic. And 2, just think of anything that isn't like fucking crazy, like white genocide and the Jews, and just talk about like something basic. Be like, hey, the weather has been nice this week.
The weather has been shit this week. It's been humid.
No, you're supposed to be you're supposed to be positive. I guess you could say the weather's been shit this week. Just talk about like you gotta talk about basic level stuff.
Oh, they supercharged you.
They said tell Beardo about the Jews.
Can I tell you about the
No. Don't get her started. Do not get her started. You're bad. You're all bad on the internet.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going back to Discord.
No. Okay. If you want to red pill someone, you start basic. You start get to know them, figure out what they're into, ask if he plays, he plays video games, and then you can, when your relationship gets a little better, then you can, talk about.
Do you know about Kirk Eichenwald?
First I was like, okay, well maybe.
No, he doesn't. You gotta start basic.
Yeah.
Talk about Burger King. Talk about The Walking Dead.
And as this weekend's events in Charlottesville showed, they are much better organized than we imagined.
The only thing I gotta say is that you should film it and then you should save it, because people don't know what's going on now, and I feel like we don't really want you to blow our cover. Because we're on the low. Well, there's the Discord link. And the Discord link should be in the YouTube description every time from now on. So, now that we are opening it up to more people, I'm telling people in the Discord, be careful. You know, we probably already have infiltrators, so, you know, shit post all you want, be autistic, but don't do anything bad. Don't do anything bad. That's not allowed. All right?
The fact that these hate groups could come out in such numbers and take lives in Charlottesville should serve as a wake-up call to the nation. The fact that they feel so emboldened as to declare race war on a racial justice community group that has been operating peacefully in Santa Monica for more than 6 years should compel us to take whatever action is necessary to root out any vestige of this hatred. A handful of white supremacist leaders have decided to target this social justice group in Santa Monica because even before Charlottesville, they decided to make it their next Berkeley. Both the membership of the Committee for Racial Justice and the people of the Santa Monica area will be thrust to the front of this fight against fascism and face a serious struggle against a vicious foe in coming months. We must and will prevail. This is a struggle for the success of this project we call humanity.
You're just trying to provoke people. Shut the fuck up.
We are not afraid.